And this is lick number 6.
I found this great video of Kirk Fletcher demonstrating 10 blues licks. He's in the key of A and it's all mixing up the major and the minor pentatonic. And what I'll do, I'll not play the whole thing. I'm just going to start from the beginning and we'll just do each lick at a time. And then I'll break it down and we'll go through it with tabs.
This is lick number 1.
So the first lick is in the BB box. So you can locate that. I've done this in quite a few videos. First finger on the root note of the B string. In this case, it's on the 10th fret. So we're around, if you're thinking the A minor pentatonic, we're in box 3. And we're mixing major and minor pentatonic. So this lick first starts off, it's on the 12th fret of the B, and he pushes that up a half step into the 13th fret, so that's the minor third of the tonic. And then we come back to the 10th fret of the B, and then 12th fret B, 11th fret G, and then back to the root with some vibrato, B string, 10th fret.
This is lick number 2.
So this is classic BB King style, 10th fret, so we're in the same box, but Kirk starts with a bend on the 10th fret of the high E, and he bends it with his first finger, and he goes about a half step, maybe a little bit further, and then comes back down and plays the 10th fret. So that's all with the first finger. Then he goes over to the 13th fret of the B string, that's the minor third, pushes that up a whole step, then releases back to the 13, then up a half step, and then back and plays the root. And he does that bending all with one pick. So it's... So this 13th fret goes up a whole step to the D, back down, and then up a half step to the major third of A, and then finish with some vibrato on the 10th fret.
And this is lick number 3.
So lick number 3 comes over into box 2. This is minor pentatonic. So you've got your A minor box 1, and then we've got box 2, our Albert King box. So he bends up, high E, 10th fret, we're going to bend that up a half step, release and pull off to the 8th fret. All with one pick, and then we're going to give that 8th fret a bit of a bend. That's our minor third again of the tonic. We're going to give that a bit of a tweak, and then over to the root. So now we're finished on that same root again on the B string, but we're playing it with our ring finger, not our first finger, so we switch positions. Really slow.
And this is lick number 4.
So this one is also in box 1. Starting off on the 8th fret this time with our ring finger, we're going to push that up a whole step. So we're going up to the D. We're going to release and then push it up a half step to the 9th fret. So these whole step into a half step bends pop up quite a lot in Kirk's licks. And then we finish that back to that root again, but this time we're playing the root on the 5th fret of the high E. Half step, release, sorry, whole step, then a half step, back to the root. That's the same as, I think it was lick 2, where we did, on the B string, we pushed up this minor third, which is here, a whole step, then a half step, release to this root. Exactly the same thing, but on the high E string here. So it's great to get any lick, even if it's just on one string, and try and play it in as many different places as possible. It teaches you where the notes are on the neck, and it gets you out of thinking about boxes. If you know where roots are in your minor thirds, you can get around the fretboard. Same notes, sound a little bit different.
And this is lick number 5.
So this lick, we're going to be sliding into box 4. So we've got box 4, A minor pentatonic. We're going to slide in 12th fret with our ring finger into the 14th fret. And what Kirk does, he slides into 14th with his ring, and then straight away bends up and releases, all with one pick. And then plays 12, 14 with his pick. Quick little lick. Slowly.
And this is lick number 6.
So again, and big bends into small bends. This time we're back in the BB box, mixing major and minor pentatonic. We're going to hit that root note twice on the B string, 10th fret. Then come over and play the minor third, which is the 13th fret with our ring finger. And he pushes that up a whole step plus a half. So you're going up to D sharp. Big bend. And he comes back down from that big bend, pushes it up a half step, releases back to the 13th, and then plays the root note again. So again, doing these bends, releasing, then pushing them up a half step, it gets a really nice kind of vocal quality. You know, you can hit them root notes twice at the end of it. You can modify these licks.
And this is lick number 7.
So box 1, minor pentatonic, classic kind of lick. We're going to go, so we've got box 1, A minor. We're going to start off B string, which is our flat 7. We're going to push that up a whole step into the root. And then straight away, we're going to come back down, we're going to pull off from that flat 7 to the 5th fret of the B, that's the 5. Then we're going to move over to the G string, and we're going to do a bend up to the blues note, which is a half step, so you're bending up the 7th fret to the 8th, release, and then pull off to the 5th fret. That's the minor third with our first finger. That's going to be all with one pick. And then hits the root on the D string, 7th fret. And then we're going to grab the 7th fret of the 7th fret of the A string. And then we're going to slide that back to the 5th. And then we're going to grab the 3rd fret of the A string, that's our minor third, and give that a bit of a tweak. Slow. When he does this, over to the root, it's a pull off, a quick pull off. So my tabs aren't 100%, you've got to stay on that root for a while. And it's sort of, before he goes to that 7th fret of the A, he just lifts off and it sounds the flat 7. So we don't pick that. We pull off, slide, and we pull that 3rd down, just hinting towards that major 3rd.
And this is lick number 8.
Okay, so a bit easy to top this one. So we're going to slide in from the 10 to the 12 into box 4 again. And then we're going to do a trill 3 times, 12 to 15. Sorry. Yeah, it's 12 to 15. I've put it on the tabs as 12 to 14, so that's a mistake. That needs to be 12 to 15. And we do that 3 times. 1, 2, 3. Slow. That's all with 1 pick. From that slide, that's all 1 pick. So after the 3 trills, we come back to the 10th fret, pick, and do a hammer-on pull-off to the 11th fret, back to the 10th. Then reach over to the B string, minor 3rd, which is 13th fret of the B. Give it a tweak. And then finish off back in that root, so we're in the BB box. That lick really slow.
And this is lick number 9.
Very cool. So back into box 1, and we're going to push up on the 7th fret. Again, we're going to push up a half step into the blue note. So we're pushing up to from the 7th to the 8th. And then we're going to go 5, 5, B string, high E. And then slide in from the flat 7. That's the 8th fret of the B, and we're going to slide into the 10th fret. That's our root. And then to finish it, we're going to go minor 3rd, 8th fret of the high E, and then back to that root, 10th fret B. Coming into box 2 there.
And this is lick number 10.
Okay, so again we're going to back into that bend on the G string, 7th to the 8th, still in box 1. Push up, and then we go back to the 5th fret of the G. We go 5, 7, and we do a stack. So we go 7th fret G, 7th fret D. And then we do a stack on the 5th fret G to the 5th fret on the D. And it finishes hitting the root on the D string with some vibrato. So them 2 licks go really well together. So you can mix these licks up and it'll sound really cool. If you just get a an A7 vamp off YouTube, a slow blues A7 vamp, even a 12 bar blues, and you just play a lick over each of the chord changes, it's going to sound cool. Or if you get a vamp and just do it all over A, it's going to sound great. So I recommend practicing it to a jam track. Kirk, I've edited this video a little bit. I'll put the original video in the comments below. Every time Kirk plays the video, he plays the lick, he plays it again, but just does it really slow. But he doesn't break it down. So I thought I'd just take the slow bit out, and I thought I'd just do the breaking down after he played each lick. But you know, you can watch the full video. I'll put a link to it in the description. Okay, that's been fun. I dig doing all the Kirk Fletcher stuff. If you've got any comments or any feedback, please just leave it down below, and I'll see you in a couple of days for another video. Cheers.